Good morning. Let me sit up. We got some breaking news, guys. I'm waiting on some more people to come into the live, but we do have some breaking news. So let's get more people to come in here. I'm going to be blocking people as they come in. Good morning, Robin. I will be I will be blocking all the hate when the hate comes in. Uh, so yeah, we will be blocking all the haters when they come in. We got 9 people watching. This video is going to be about Meghan and Meghan and of course Prince William. It's a rumor that they have split up. And according to what everybody's saying on the internet, they knew it was going to happen. They have been seen together in a long time. Don't know if it's true, so I have to say allegedly. But my question is, if they're not together and if they decide to divorce, will she be rich? Will she have lots of money? I don't know. Because this is not the United States. Well, they're in the States. They are in the States. Yeah. And I believe in California when you get married, I believe that when you divorce in California, I believe that the wife or the spouse gets most of the money or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Will she be able to touch his money? Inquiring minds would like to know at 2:20 in the morning. What time is it? 2:20 in the morning. I just woke up. I couldn't sleep. No, but I can block you. Yes. Okay. I unblock you to ask you why not what? Does anyone have the answer or is everyone just being nosy? If Meghan and Prince Harry break up, if they do get a divorce, will she be able to get a lot of money from him? Does anyone know? Oh, really? But like how much money? You said, why the fuck would we know? Would we? Well, why are you on here? If you know this, I'm asking. Well, why don't you leave if you know why I'm asking these questions? Since you can't be an adult and come in and ask a simple question without putting TF in there. How much is he worth? Uh, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're a hater. Yeah, you're a hater. You're not a fan. No, I'm blocking you. Bye. I don't know. I don't live in the hood. Okay, all the people who are watching, if you'd like to get into this conversation, let's go. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're gonna have haters. We're gonna have that comes with this. So, uh, no, it doesn't say ladies on my glasses. It's just glasses. I could be a lady. The question for the evening: how much money would Meghan get if she was divorced Prince Harry? And should she be afraid of her life? Should she be afraid of her life? I think I do got to change glasses. These are not as clear as these are right here. Actually, these are worse. Okay, enough of the Mike Tyson jokes. Mike Tyson jokes are really old and outdated. So, guys, let's try something else. It's old and outdated. We've moved on. Mike has moved on, so y'all need to move on. Diddy jokes are old. Mike Tyson jokes are old. Some of you guys can never be comedians. You'll never be a comedian. Ever. We have 15 people watching. Two people give me thumbs up, so that mean the rest of y'all are haters. 13 people watching now. Like Tyson jokes are old. They're old. Find something else to talk about. When you come in here and you mention Mike Tyson's name, it's it's really old and outdated. Diddy jokes are old and outdated. If you're gonna be a comedian, you gotta stay on top of the new stuff. Hey Jay Collins, how you doing? And here wrestling with the haters. That's all. The spam, like always. Hey Greg, I just woke up. What's going on? I want to tell y'all something. I want to tell you guys, bro. A lot of times I go live late at night. I'm going to show you guys something, okay? Or when I use my phone. There's a difference with my phone. Thank you, Greg. There's a difference with my phone and my computer. I can't explain it. I don't know why it happens, but I'm gonna show you guys something, okay? I'm trying to talk about Megan and uh Prince William, but nobody's wants to get into the conversation. So we'll just switch on to something else. And if anybody comes in the live and start talking about it, then we'll talk about it. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay, what happened? Well, it's alleged that they may not be together anymore. It's on social media. I just looked it up. It's the one of the blogs that I follow, and she's pretty much on top of everything. She reported that they haven't been seen together in months, and it's reported that they may have broken up. So we'll see. I just told you. Okay, let me show you guys. First of all, I really don't want you guys to know where I get my sources from. Okay, but I'm going to show you guys. I don't just come on here and talk. I don't. These first of all, they're not shades. I don't come on here and just run my mouth. I don't want to show you where I get my sources from, but let me go. I'll go there with y'all this time. Okay. I don't just come on here and run my mouth. I don't do that. Okay. I'm gonna hide where the source came from. Okay. Um, what's the date today? The day is the 21st. Right. Well, it's 20. Today's the 22nd now. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna turn my camera around. As you can see here, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are back on the market. Okay. So you think I just make up stuff? Not you, Jay. I'm just telling you. Look, Elon Musk wants to upload the medical data so his AI can diagnose you. So I don't just, you know, and look at here, November the 21st, 2024. This is the first thing on this person's blog. Okay. All right. I don't just make up stuff. I never said it was true, but this is the first thing on this person's blog. And this source, they pretty much are pretty much legit. They have either heard something or whatever. But you have to say alleged because we don't know if it's true. But also, if I was to say it was true, I don't have anything to be sued. There's nothing. There's nothing. I don't have anything. They could sue me. They could sue me for nothing. I don't have nothing. Nothing. I mean, if you came after a big blogger like somebody who got big money, oh yeah, you can. But then again, I don't know because I have nothing. I'm a poor black man. There's nothing they can take from me. But I wouldn't do that. I have to, save myself just to be safe to say it anyway, allegedly. But anyway, I want to also share something with y'all. I'm going to show you guys why the numbers, when the numbers add up, they don't lie. Okay. I encourage you to go to hell. Yeah. I encourage you to go straight to hell. Yeah. Because I play for a piano. I play organ and drums and piano for my church, but not I was in Houston, but back at home I did. So that's what I encourage you to do is to go to hell. See, first of all, you don't tell me to repent because you don't know anything about me. You know nothing about me. Yeah, you don't know nothing about me. You're gonna tell somebody to learn. So first of all, let me tell you how you witness to people. Okay, got them at a Goodwill, and they're not even uh, uh, subscribed to me. They're just something I got into Goodwill, and I've been wearing them ever since. But thank you. So let me school this church person right quick. Born and raised in the church organist, church drummer. I could pull up pictures and show you, but right now I ain't got time. I'm just finna school you right quick on how to witness. You come into somebody's live, okay? You listen to me. Now it's my time to talk because I'm about to block you. Okay? So you listen to what I got to say since you don't know how to witness. When you are a Christian and you come into what you think is a sinner's blog, you come in and say, "Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well." In the Bible, it says to witness to people, you have to be wise. That was not a wise move that you made. What if I really didn't know God or really, wasn't born and raised in the church and, all this kind of stuff and knew the word and all that. And then I got frustrated with the way you tell me I need to repent. You don't know nothing about me. Because when you say now you first of all, when you come into somebody else's live, you acknowledge that person. You say, good evening. How you doing, PT? Do you mind if I share something with you guys? I would have accepted that faster than what you telling me that I need to repent, that we need to repent and go to church. You know nothing about none of these people on here. Nothing. So learn how to be a witness to people before you come in and try to judge people for people who you don't know. You don't know anybody in here. You think you know us, but you don't. So on that note, now that I taught you how to witness, try it again. Go get your fake profile and come back. Moving on. Okay, sorry about that, guys. How's everybody doing this evening? But I want to share something with y'all about me going live with my phone versus me being on the computer. I can't explain it, but the numbers don't lie, and I'm gonna show it to you. Okay? Yeah, I will. Let me block you first, and then I'll show you. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna turn my phone around so I can show you my numbers. Okay? Because the numbers don't lie. Okay. See. Let's see here. Let's see here. Because the numbers don't lie. Okay, I'm not gonna go going against you. I'm just gonna say, I think people. Wait a minute, let me go back. I think people meant to say it's for people who do. It still don't matter. It don't matter. Everybody on here could be saved, and this is not a Christian channel. Yeah, this is not a Christian channel. That's the first thing. So you know, don't come on here, and that's rude for you to come into somebody else's live and start talking about something else that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. You don't think so? You don't think that's rude? It would be just like me walking into a classroom and the teacher's talking science and I come in there and start talking about drama classes. You don't do that. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. If you hadn't hit the like button, please hit the like button. I'm trying to stay on the subject about Prince Harry and Prince William and Meghan. That's what I'm trying to talk about. But everybody wants to come in here and talk about being saved and finding Jesus. That has nothing to do with the subject. The Bible says do everything in decency and in order. If you're going to be in decency and if you're going to do it in order, you come in here, maybe weed your way in and talk about Princess and Meghan. I mean, Meghan and Meghan Markle and William, and then from there you can start. But you don't just bust up in somebody's room and just start talking about everything. You don't do that. It's confusing. All right. So anyway, since I got to get off track, let's go here. So I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you the difference in using. Let's see here. This computer's kind of slow here. I'm using my phone over here. Just give me a second here. Let me see if I can pull it up. The internet is tripping. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys something. Okay. Well, I'm trying to get it. I'm using my phone. Yeah, I got you, Greg. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to chat with you guys and do all this. Well, anyway, I'm just trying to get it to pull up, but it's not working. Let me try it one more time. I'm trying to show you all something. It's not letting me do it. Anyway, well, what I was trying to explain to you guys was when I go live at night, or like right now, I'm talking to you guys. When I go live at night, for some reason, my numbers are up. Like I did a show. I did a show earlier today. I don't do drugs. Never done drugs in my life. Never in my life. me see here. Oh, Greg, Greg, can you do that again so I can pin it, please? Uh, hello, Juice. How are you? See, that's somebody. Usually, when somebody comes in and they say, "Hey, PT," that means they know me. Most of the time, yeah, most of the time that means they know me. But anyway, what I was gonna say was when I go live at night, like I did a live. Um, hold on, I did a live earlier today, just laying in my bed, just randomly talking. And the same thing I talked about earlier today on my computer, that video may have gotten 30, 300 views, maybe 400. Okay. But I went back earlier tonight. I don't, it was earlier, it wasn't too long ago, maybe about 5 hours ago. Let me see if I can pull it up. I talked about the same thing that I talked about on my computer, sitting down on my computer, the same thing, the pre recorded video that I did. I'm gonna tell you how many views it's got. The difference in the views. I don't understand how that happens like that. Now I do get a lot of nice to see you as well. I do get a lot of hate and a lot of spam when I use my phone, but for some reason when I use my phone and go live and talk, I get a lot of views, like thousands and thousands of views. I can't explain that. I don't I don't get that, but if that's what I have to do to get my numbers up, that's what I'll do. I prefer sitting in front of a camera, like right here where my computer is, and being professional and having a nice background, but you got to do what works for you. You have to do what works for you. Yeah. Here, I'll show you. I found it. I found it. Okay, I found what I was looking for. Okay, so let me turn this around and show you guys. Okay, so look at here. So this is from only wasn't that long ago. This is maybe a couple of hours ago, right? This here was from 13 hours ago. This is something I did early this morning, and it only got 453 views. Same thing, Jesse Smollett. Here it is, Jesse Smollett, 1.7 thousand. And this was the same thing I talked about. I did this pre-recorded just with my phone, just I mean on the computer, just talking. It only got less than five. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I talk this look, and I'm laying in my bed. This is what kills me is I'm laying in bed and I'm talking, and I get all those views. I don't get it. Look, 1,794 views, and it's still growing. I don't get that. So thank you to all of those who come on here thinking that you're hurting me by saying crazy things. You're actually hurting. You're actually helping my videos, and I really appreciate it. I really do. I like being professional. I like sitting in front of my camera. I mean, in front of my computer with a nice background with my green screen. But I like doing that. But if this is what it takes, this is what I'll do. Back to Meghan and back to Prince William. Do y'all think Meghan and Prince William, if they divorce, she can get all of his money or a lot of his money? No, that's not true. That's not true. That's just one of the videos that I could go back and show you other videos when I now there have been some pre-recorded videos I've done. Got over one video I did that was pre-recorded and it wasn't even 30 minutes long, and I got over 10,000 views. Yeah, you got to do what works for you. You said I don't either. Neither of them deserve anything because neither of them earn anything. You don't know that. You don't know that. Do you have a YouTube channel? You probably don't. You probably don't even have a. Do you have a YouTube channel? And if so, how many subscribers do you have? You could talk a lot of shit about what I don't have, but what do you have? How many subscribers do you have? Let me go look at your profile. You don't know what I got. You don't know what I make. But first of all, I'm not. This is not my income, boo boo. Yeah, but how many subscribers do you have, boo boo? I'm gonna go and look. I'm gonna go and look. Let's see here. Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. You have, bitch. You got 53 subscribers. 53. Goodbye. See you later. No, I like doing it. No, 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 no. I have to do this. It helps my channel, baby. I have to do this. It helps my channel. Yeah. No, I don't mind engaging with these people. I talk to them and then I read them. This girl had no. She got 53. She. Hold on. I lost his page. Here she goes. She got 53 subscribers. 53. My day went great. Look, she got 53 subscribers and she gonna try to tell me about my YouTube channel. Okay, girl. Y'all, I'm letting my hair go black again because I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do blonde for Atlanta. Oh my baby, listen. I'm almost at. I wish I had 20,000 subscribers. I ain't gotten there yet, but um, I'm getting there. hmm I'm getting there. You know, but you got the nerves to come on my channel and you got 53 people, and you probably don't have no videos. But anyway, on another note, can we please stay on the subject, y'all? What can we please stay on? Can we just stay on the subject? I've been asking y'all. Nobody hasn't said anything. Do you think Meghan Markle can drain his bank account if they get divorced? If they live in LA, did they get married in LA or no? They got married in London, right? Yeah. You don't think so? Yeah. I did. No, she can't. She can't. Okay, she cannot. Yeah. But she'll be comfortable with the kids, right? How many kids do they have? Two? That's ugly, Rainy. Randy girl, you know better than that. They got two. Okay, yeah. Well, she's definitely gonna be comfortable. Unless they, do something to her. Hopefully they don't. Ah man, I never forget when Prince. Yeah, you're right. I never forget when Princess Diana died. I cried, or I cried like I knew her. But you know what? A lot of people from England, black people, they don't like them. Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Yeah, they don't care about people. Yeah, I don't praise them like that. Yeah, they don't. They don't care about black people. They don't care about they've stolen and taken away. You know what kills me, y'all, is how The United States, the United States of America was uh, how the United States of America, oh, the founding fathers, they had slaves and they went to church every Sunday and praised God every Sunday. Don't you think sometimes you wonder how can you be, how can God allow these people to be, for those who believe in God? This is why some people don't believe in God. This is why some people don't believe in God. You have people who, if who go to church every Sunday. We talk about the slave owners. They went to church every Sunday. They had lots of money, but they had black folks in the fields, beating them, whipping them, hanging them, doing ungodly things to the women. Ain't no telling what they did to the children. To Catch a Predator just didn't start in 2000. They've been having To Catch a Predator back in the slavery days, but they got away with it and it was okay. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. Yes, I know. And that's why I said a lot of people over there don't. How can this? Well, people say, well, it's you have good and you have evil. Well, so you mean to tell me those people who are, the Queen of England, they believe in God and everything. So even though they're lifting up God and lifting up Jesus, they can still do these evil and dirty things and go to heaven? Rainey, I don't know if you're black, white, Spanish. I don't know. So I don't get what you're saying. They didn't look like us as humans, but they did. Yeah. Yeah. And she ain't all the way black. She black, but she ain't all the way black. I get what you're saying. She got a black mama. Yeah, I don't praise the royal family like that. I know what they did. My mom, she knows a lot of history on the royal family. When I went on the cruise, when I went on the cruise, I got a dollar bill for her. It's got the royal family. It's got the prince. I mean, even though, like I said, we don't praise them, but my mom, she knows about the royal family. She talks about it all the time, how evil they were. We were some slaves. So, well, I understand that, but we talking about black folks. We talking about what happened to us. Racism ain't gonna never stop. So you need to talk to God about that. I know there was plenty of other slavery going on. We talk about black folks. That's who I'm talking about in the United States, and it was very obvious that there was slavery. That's how cotton was picked and buildings were built, and the White House was built. They used slaves, black slaves. Yeah, they lived for 500 years in darkness before the Moors moved to Europe and recreated civilization. I know it's not bad as you think it is. Yeah. No, the United States is not, no, sir. I don't know where you say you live. Where now? I say, I didn't like that. Let me go back and read. You said you're in where you said you were at? Oh, you said you're a foreigner. Okay. No, listen. The United States is, like me, like you're in Europe. They have crime in Europe too. Like where I live at is considered the Southwest side. Okay, you like where I live at now. I can walk outside my door, walk to the store. I'll be careful, but I've walked to the store. Matter of fact, y'all know who've been following me a long time have seen me walk to the store a million times. If I had money, I don't get paid till tomorrow. I thought I got paid today, but I don't get paid till tomorrow. I would go right now, take y'all with me, and walk to the store, and go buy something at the store, and come back at night in the dark. But if I was to walk in a certain part of town, they went to Africa, got us, brought us here, and bound us in ships and worked. Yeah, Rainy girl, I'm about to block you, okay? Because I've been watching your little smart comments, and I'm about to get you up out of here in about a couple of seconds. As I was saying, if you now, let's say, like, if I was to walk from here to the store, I should be okay. But it's a chance that you take. I mean, I've walked to the store. Like I remember one night I did a live and I walked. They was like, "PT, don't be walking in. It's dangerous in Houston." I'm like, "Girl, I walk over here all the time." You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But who came over here? Who came over there? Who started it? Who started it? Black, cool, whatever your name is. Either way it go, the white men were behind the whole thing. So I don't care how you look at who gathered up who, they was the main ringleaders behind all of it when it came to black African Americans or black Americans or black people. Well, it doesn't matter what you're saying because it doesn't matter who started it was the white people who have put it in their mind this is what they want to do. So no, that's not true. You're absolutely wrong. You're absolutely wrong. You're wrong. And we're not going to sit here and talk about that all night. You're wrong. So you mean to tell me when the white, even though you say they had to go over there, and they had to come up with the idea. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, because I ain't got time to argue with this fool. They had to come up with the idea first of all for slavery. The black people didn't come up with it. Yes, they did help them gather them up and stuff, but they promised them one thing and it was something totally different. Okay, I just went ahead and blocked her. I got sick of her. She's gone. You gone too. Bye. Get out of here. Anyway, but yeah, walking from here now, if I go down the street, yeah, like if I go down the street past certain blocks, if I go down like 10 blocks, there's an area down there that's pretty rough. Now, I wouldn't walk through that neighborhood, even though I lived in the neighborhood. Yeah. Because I moved there because I didn't know it was a bad, it was right after Harvey. Harvey was a bad hurricane they had here in Houston. And at the time, the apartment complex were just giving up apartments because it was bad. Like people lost their lives, property was, you know, flooded. I mean, it was bad. And I had moved from Dallas, and I was just looking for a place. Now you look at the place on the internet. It was a Greg. I don't know if you remember my apartment that I had when I first moved to Houston. It wasn't a bad apartment. It had brand new full washer and dryers in there. The apartment I live in now, it's a two-bedroom, but it didn't come with a washer and dryer. But this place had a washer and dryer, had fireplace. It was woo. But you go to a place in the daytime and when you at night it's something totally different. Oh my God! At night I heard gunshots. I heard screams. I'm like, what the, you know? Couldn't wait till my lease was up, and I found out that there was a guy who lived across the street from us. That's where all the drama was coming from. In the daytime, everything was fine. They had police walking through in the daytime, but they should have police at night. But security. But the guy across the way, they said that he was the one that was keeping up all the drama and stuff as far as like all the and a lot of times I would sleep on the floor and I couldn't get out of my lease. I have a perfect rental history. So I wasn't about to break my lease. And said, but when my lease was up, baby, you know what I did? I got the hell up out of there and I moved where I am now. I moved here. And I don't have no speaking of issues, no tea, no shade, but they done moved. Why do apartment complexes think that all black people want to live right next to each other? So they done moved these ghetto girls in front of me, but it doesn't matter. I'm moving, so it don't matter. I'm moving. I'm moving to a one bedroom, so it don't matter. But crime is everywhere. It just depends. I mean, you can live in the nicest part of town and still get yourself caught up in some crime. You know, it don't matter where you live at. Crime was everywhere. Prime example, um, Atlanta, Georgia. Buckhead. Buckhead is a very nice, exclusive neighborhood. There was a lady who lived in. She lived in a gated community, and a young black guy shot her and killed her in the head in a gated community. So no matter where you live, anything can happen to you. You just gotta pray. You got. I say pray and be loaded, okay? Because I believe in the First Amendment. I don't have a problem with somebody carrying a gun because there's some crazy people out there. I lived in the same house from 2 years and 17 years old when I moved out of my home. And there was a guy in Houston. It's a lot of crime in Houston, though. All I got to do is turn on the news and you'll see it. With all kind of stuff going on. There was a guy a couple of years ago. Black guy. He went into this Mexican restaurant in Houston and robbed the people in there. Took their wallets, their purses, everything. And they robbed them all their money. And he turned his excuse me. He turned around, turned his back, and the white guy got up and shot him in the back and killed him. He got just what he deserved. He did. He got exactly what he deserved. And guess what? He had a fake gun. Just imagine. You died robbing somebody and you had a fake gun. And then you turned your back. Texas is open and carry, baby. You can walk around with a gun all day long in Texas. Hello, Ace. All day long, you can walk around with a gun in Texas. Open and carry. You don't even have to have a license. hmm And the mom was crying. She was like, "Oh, my son, he just got a." Oh, Idaho too. Yeah, I've never been to Idaho. I like to go there just to say I've been there. And what's the biggest town? Des Moines, is that the biggest town in Florida too? I didn't know that. Okay, Houston is like Dallas, but with a little more money. You're absolutely right. Is Des Moines the biggest town in Idaho, or did I get the city wrong? I think it's Des Moines, Idaho. I know they have Idaho potatoes. So y'all, I'm excited about going to Atlanta. I'm very excited. I got an email today from the Idaho City. Oh, Idaho City. Oh, okay. I got an email from the um, hotel. They upgraded me to a suite because I'm a platinum member. I got 24 more nights. I got to stay at the Marriott to stay a platinum member. Ron said, "When you free your mind and me, oh my God, here we go. You will understand right from wrong and love thy neighbor, and Jesus is the only way." Okay, you said all that to say what, Ryan? Ryan, we weren't even talking about that. So why did you come in here and just start? Why did you come in here and just break up what we were talking about? We were talking about open and carry, and then I was talking about my trip to Atlanta. Then you just popped up in here and started talking about Jesus. Don't you feel like a fool? Hello, Julie. All right, come on, license to carry, Michigan. I think it's a good. Let me block this person right here, y'all. If y'all come in here and y'all change the subject, I'm gonna block you after I read you. I'm gonna give you a peace of mind, and then I'm gonna block you. Okay, so don't do that. I'm doing fine, Julie. So let me finish this conversation. Um, I don't feel sorry for people who get shot. It don't matter. That's not what we're talking about. Until we talking about that, then you come in here, then you talk about Jesus. You can't talk to me about Jesus because I already know about him. Stay on the subject, damn it. Open carry permit is awesome, but I think it should be free. Do you have to carry your gun because the cops ain't gonna? That's true. You're right. Yeah. Oh, that's what I say. I don't have a problem with open carry. I don't. And when I hear about somebody getting shot for doing something they ain't got no business doing, I say, oh well, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Yeah, I'm gonna go with brown, dark brown hair for my trip to Atlanta. I'm not gonna do blonde. That's why I'm letting it grow out. And next Tuesday, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it done dark brown and get it cut professionally before I go out of town. You can't stop watching porn. Oh, bless your heart. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, but yeah, I'm excited about my trip. Constitutional care laws includes Alabama. Alaska. Okay, well you gave us a whole list. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Oh, I got hair. Trust me. I do hair. I just cut it. Oh, you got to get a permit in New York, and that's the place when you really need it. Adam, I'm gonna tell you one more time before I block you. I do have hair. I just cut my hair off. As a matter of fact, I'm in my I'm in my 60s and my hair grows. Greg will tell you my hair will grow so fast. I have to keep cutting it. I don't have no bald spots, no nothing. My hair grows really, really fast. So I'm letting it grow out before I get it cut and get it done, redone, a different color before I go to Atlanta. I'm not gonna do blonde. I'm not gonna do the blonde when I go to Atlanta. I'm do like a dark brown or a light brown. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do. No. Yeah, I mean that's my original color, brown. I'm just not. I don't want to do blonde. I don't want to do blonde. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a brown, not black, but like a light brown, something that makes me look. You know, I'm gonna get it professionally cut and everything. Oh, really? Colorado. Don't y'all? A lot of times, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I shouldn't say this. All right, have a good one. Be good. God bless you too as well. Um, I'm not scared, but I'm worried about what's gonna happen. I shouldn't be because I do believe in God. I try not to. A lot of times I come on here and I try to uplift people. Who's trying to make their town into a good town? Who is that, Julie? So I come on here and I try to uplift people and try to make people feel good and get away from politics and get away. But it's there. It's in your face. You keep hearing. I'm worried about older people. I said I'm scared, but I'm not scared because I know that God is in control of everything. All right, let me block this person, y'all. I gotta block some people. I'm not. I'm not. When I say I'm afraid, I am, but I'm not. Put it like that, because I know at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do. The cops are, or they don't do their jobs. Okay, I got. I see what you're saying. Okay, I try to. There's a radio personality. I won't say his name because I don't know who's watching me, but he keeps talking about there's never going to be another president. It's only going to be one. There's going to be a dictator, and it's going to be Trump. I wish he wouldn't say that on the radio because you're scaring people who um, you're scaring people who might be, they might not have it all up here. Like, well, if we're gonna have a dictator, I might well just, go. I mean, was in my life. You got to be as a radio personality. You got to be positive. You got to say, well, hey, we lost the election, but after the next 4 years, we're gonna get out and vote and none of that. You can't say stuff like that. You got millions of people listening to you. I won't say who the radio personality is. He says it every week. He's been saying that. And that's scaring people who, talking about, oh, he said, oh, grandparents gonna have their social security checks taken from them, and people don't want to hear stuff like that. You know, you got to stay positive when you're on the radio. Like when I come on here, I try my best. I try to be positive on here. Like I know what just happened with the election. I know what they're saying that what I've been hearing all this stuff about Project 2025. I hear all of that stuff. But if you are a Christian, yeah, yeah, and you're right. If you are a Christian, you know what the outcome is going to be. And you can't worry. You got to go on and live your life like you want to. Here's my issue right now is right now my mom is 81 years old. My mom still has her mind. We speak every day. My sisters and nieces and nephews are there for her, but I'm torn between staying here and going being closer to my mom because I just lost her aunt. Her funeral is next Friday, and she had been sick a long time. She was 83, and she her husband, which is my uncle, he's senile. He's lost his mind. So they just told him the other day that my aunt, his wife died, and he cried and everything. And then here we are, 45 minutes later. He's like, "Well, when is she coming home? Where's she at?" He thinks that she's gone, but she's coming back. So now they got to figure out what they're going to do with him because he lives there by himself. And my cousins, they're all grown. They got their own kids. Now, one of my cousins lives right next door to him, but he can't live in that house by himself. He can't live in the house by himself if he's, losing his mind. So I think about my mom, and right now she's good. There's so many things. I really want to move to Atlanta because I want to do radio and I want to do TV and all kind of stuff. But I know it's not going to happen in Houston unless I move to Atlanta. It's not going to happen. And I would feel bad, even though me and my mom have a great relationship. We talk every day. We talk every day, and I don't know. I think I would go crazy if something happened to my mom and I wasn't there for her. Even though I think she would be like, "No, you need to live your life." She always tell me, "You need to live your life. You need to move on with your life and do what you got to do." Now, if she was to get sick and she can't help herself, then I would go home. Take him home, take care of him. Yeah. See, that's the thing is, my cousin, now they both okay. So they all have um their own families and everything now. So I don't know if they, he's I don't know if they'd be able to take him in and help him. My mom always she's even now she talking about I'm going to the nurse and I'm not under my watch. You're not. I tell my mom every day, no, you're not. Baby, I'll come home and we have to live in a dungeon. You're not going in no nursing home. If I had to listen, when I used to do home health care, I cleaned folks' rear ends, and it was the dirtiest job. But if I could do that with a stranger, I can do that with my mom. But like I say, right now she's healthy and she's she's good. And let me tell y'all something. I am blessed to have my mother. For some reason, in my neighborhood where I was raised in West Texas, everybody died from cancer. Everybody, men and women, died from cancer. Everybody. And my mama's neighbor, the person next to my mama, the person across the street from mama, the person around the corner. We don't know if it's something. And let me tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all something. When my mom and dad divorced, she left West Texas and she moved to Houston. This was way back in the 80s. That's how I learned about Houston. And in why what? Why everybody died from cancer? Are you saying why did everybody die from cancer? Well, see, that's we don't know. Yes, I'm very blessed to have a mother, and I know that we talk every day. And I'm gonna be honest with you. But let me finish what I was saying. And so in that neighborhood, so many people died from cancer, and I don't know, but people just never really bothered to try to find out what was this. I was asked, what was this land before they built these houses out here? The neighborhood that I lived in was the second oldest black neighborhood that I lived in, coming up in West Texas. Yes, a lot of them died from cancer. Yes. So when my mom and dad separated and she moved to Houston, it could be the water. Yeah, it could be the water. And when she moved to Houston, when she came back, she moved back into the same house that we were raised in. And hold on, she moved back into the house that we were raised in. But here's two things that she did. Is there a nuclear plant around? No, no, mm-mm. We don't know, y'all. We don't know. We don't know this. We just don't know. We don't know. But so my mom said, she said, I think this is what my mama said. She thinks that either two things, that she's not an expert on this, so this is just what she's thinking. She's thinking that most of everybody in my neighborhood who had their houses redone, like the cabinets and carpet and all that, um, yeah, it could be that too. She said that um, she said that those people died. My mama next door neighbor, Miss Maddie, she had a house redone. She died. Miss Dolores across the street, she died. Uh, Miss Gladys down the street, she died. Uh, just just all around. But when my mom came back, the house wasn't. Our house wasn't. It wasn't like we moved in that house when I was 4. I think my mom said I was 4 or 5, maybe 6. Probably 6 because I started going to. I was going to before they segregated. Before the schools were segregated, I went to an all black elementary school. So I started going to school. Hold on, y'all, one second. So when I started going to a mixed school, I was like 60. I mean, not 60. I was like I was like 7, 8, something like that. Yeah. But anyway, so my mom said either and also when she moved back in the house, listen to this, she didn't have gas either. Again, my mom is not an expert at this. I'm just telling you what she said and what we think. She didn't have gas. Everybody in the neighborhood had gas stoves, but my mom, she had electric. I don't know. My mom is one of the. She's last of the living people in my neighborhood. She's one of the last. See, my mom. And so who else? Well, oh no, Miss Wiseman is still living, but her son just died. Her son just died from cancer. So Miss my mom, Miss Wiseman. Who else old out there that's still living? Mr. Dunman, he's still living. My aunt, she just died, and she had cancer too, but that's not what she died. I don't think that's what she died from. I would want to see if they have asbestos. Yeah, it could be that too. Yeah, because yeah, it could be that. Yeah, but everybody who had their house redone and everybody who had gas, they those people died. Yeah. And that's yeah, everybody who had their house redid. Yeah, they and my mom said, well, even though she divorced my stepdad and left, she said, made things happen for a reason. And when she came back, my mom finally had our house redone 4 years ago, but she sold it and she moved out. But my mother's never had a cancer diagnosis or nothing. So I thank God every day. I thank God every day. Me too. I like electric. I thank God every day for my mother because she could have been gone. Again, my mother's friend across the street, my mama's friend next door, my people down the street. I mean, everybody died from cancer. Yep. So every day I talk to my mom on the phone. I'll be grateful. I'm thankful that I still have her. And she's the last of the people that's on my now, my stepfather raised me, not my biological father. I remember a little elderly would be burning the stoves. It could be yep, and yep, it could be the carbon monoxide. Yep, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It could be the carbon monoxide. Yeah. The only thing I want to do for my mom, though, when I'm going to go see her, I don't go home for Thanksgiving. I always go home for Christmas. So what I'm going to do when I go home, I'm going to get my mom internet. Oh yeah, my mom raised me right. Yeah, my dad too. Props to my dad, my stepfather. My stepfather and my mom raised me right. So what I want to do for her, if I decide to stay here in Houston, I'm gonna go when I go home for um when I go home for um Christmas. I'm gonna order her. There's an internet, y'all. There's an internet service that you can order. It's real cheap because where I live at, you don't have options for internet. No, well, you electricity you do, but there's no options for internet. There's no options whatsoever for internet. Um, I want to look into see what. How can I figure out? How can you figure out what? So there's a y'all ever heard of Von Play? VOINPLY. Von Play. It's a telephone service. Y'all ever heard of them? It's a phone service. If you have internet and you can have the Von Play. Y'all ever heard of them? Let me show it to you. So they came up with internet now because everything you would think that internet they would have some cheap internet for elderly people, but they don't. And so only thing I want for my mom, my sister lives next door to my mom. Okay, let me pull it up. I'm gonna show you. My sister lives next door to my mom, so my mom is good. But I still want to get a camera. She lives in a safe place, but I want to get a camera for her. And I'm from a little small town in Texas, so it's pretty cool over there. Everybody know each other and everybody look after each other. Let me show you Vo play. It's a VO. They raised a nice young man. Mama's always proud. Oh yeah. Well, me and my mama ain't always had a good relationship. When I was coming up, me trying to get to find out who I was and ready to get out of West Texas because I was raised in a very religious community in town. And okay, here it is right here. Let me show y'all this. It could be that too as well. So here's VoIP. Here it is right here. So here's VoIP. Is it VoIP? VoIP play? VoIP play? VoIP play? This is it right here. They offer internet and they offer phone service. We don't know. We never could figure it out, y'all. We could never figure it out. We never. So they offer internet. You guys might want to look into this. They offer internet, reliable phone, and internet. And let me see how much it is. Let me see. It had the price. Let me see. See, yeah. See, look. A reliable, high-speed, quality internet service starting at $16.95 a month. You can't beat that. You can't beat that at all. So I'm gonna hook her up with that. I'm gonna probably order her. I'm gonna order her internet tomorrow. Have it delivered to her house. I'm gonna pay for it, and I'm gonna order a camera for. She wants a Ring doorbell. I don't want to get her a Ring because the rings are not. They. Well, I mean, the Ring is okay for outside because if you have a Ring outside, you got to worry about somebody, looking at you while. But they have the other cameras too. They have the light bulb cameras. They have all these different cameras. So I'm gonna order her. I'm gonna order her camera, her internet tomorrow. Hopefully, when I get paid, I'm gonna order it, and so it'll be at the house, or maybe my sister can hook it up and then order her a camera for the house because she can't. And my mom still works, but she doesn't like work, like do physical work, like hard does. She just like she sits with people, and because she wants to. She said, "I'm not going to sit at home and get old." She said she don't want to sit at home and get old. She said, "I want to. I want to," and she don't do much. She just sit with people. The bus come pick her up, and she likes doing that. She likes to stay, you know, young. She still got her mind and everything. But anyway, so I'm getting her internet hooked up hopefully tomorrow because I was supposed to get gotten paid through YouTube today and my money didn't come. Thank you, YouTube. But anyway, so I'm gonna order that. It's only like $40 to get it started, and then my sister can hook up the internet, and then I'm gonna get her some type of device where she can see who's at her door, or I can see who's at her door. Yeah, yeah, that's all. But but then I got so many. Man, I think this whole with the Trump administration thing going down and me wanting to follow my dreams and try to do some other things as far as like my career, as far as my blogging career, stuff like that. I know Atlanta is the place to be because that's where it all goes down. But right now, I'm just I don't know. I don't know because hell, we may all be in chains when Trump take over. But I know one thing: he's having a hard time trying to get these people approved for all these positions that they're trying to give them. You know what I mean? It's been really hard. So yeah, but we don't know. My mama's neighbor, the lady who I was telling y'all about, she died from cancer, and her husband died from cancer. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, they good to have. Like I got one outside my door. Um, yeah, I got one outside my door and then one on my patio, but they're okay to have, especially for elderly people. Well, guys, we have had a long conversation. I've been on here for 1 hour and I'm tired, okay? I really appreciate you guys for tuning in and listening to my sob stories. And let's just pray for Meghan and Prince William. We pray they don't break up. We pray that they stay together if it's meant. My thing is, if you're not happy together, break up. Shit. It doesn't make sense to stay together. Just break up. But when you have kids involved, I know that's a whole nother ball game. But if you're single and you don't have kids, and you and your old man ain't getting along, or your old woman ain't getting along, why would you stay together? Does that make sense? No. Just break up. Just go your separate ways. Life is too short. Life is too short to be unhappy. Live your life. Live your life. So I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Has anybody on here watching me never been to Atlanta before? Anybody? Oh yeah. By the way, if you enjoy my content, that's my Cash App, um, right there at the bottom. Anybody never been to Atlanta before? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's all a rumor, and hopefully it's not true. Okay, Greg hasn't mentioned that. Thank you, C. Davis. These are old. Yeah, these are not even subscribed to me. These were at the Goodwill, and I grabbed them, and they're like reading glasses, and I can see with them. Can anybody on here never been to Atlanta? Hello. Okay, I've never been. Okay, okay. Anybody else never been? Thank you, Juice. Juice, city and state. Y'all represent your city and state. Let me know where y'all watching from. City and state. Let me know where you're watching from. Cherish every second minute of your life tomorrow's never. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Greg's never been to Atlanta. Okay, so we got two people never been to Atlanta. So okay, so the reason why I asked that is because next week when I go to Atlanta, I'm going to give you guys a full tour. Okay. Oh, that's right, New York City. I'm going to give you guys a full tour of Atlanta, Georgia. Okay. Pretty much everywhere I go and do. Y'all go probably get sick of me videotaping, but I'm definitely going to go to the home of Martin Luther King, the grave site of Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott King. I'm going to show you the Ebenezer Church. I do that every time I go to Atlanta. That's one of the things that I do. So y'all be prepared for that. Okay. All right. Be prepared for that. Okay, good. So you guys are gonna like my. You guys are definitely going to like. You're definitely going to like my tour that I'm gonna give you guys. Okay, and the tour will probably be maybe Sunday. Yeah, because I'm busy Thursday. I'm busy Friday. Saturday I'm busy too, but Sunday I'll be kind of free. So Sunday I'll probably go to the King Center. I might need to call Gary with the T because uh, his church is in that area, and I might go to church with him. So I might take me some church clothes with me and go to church with him. Thank you. I speak well, but I only graduated, guys. I didn't go to college or anything like that. But I can be ghetto when I want to, okay? There's two sides of me. There's two sides of PT. There's the PT who does female impersonation, and there's this PT. There's the educated PT, and there's the ghetto PT. Don't come in here with me wringing my neck and doing my finger like this. There's two sides. Yeah, you said I've been there and toured all of those. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. But for the people who haven't been, I'm going to be showing you guys the spots and stuff. Oh, I'm also going to show you guys the home of Margaret Mitchell. Yeah, the lady who wrote Gone with the Wind. Yeah. Hmm. Jesus. Excuse me. Okay, well, guys, I think I've covered everything, and we don't have anything else to say. Greg, give me a call when this is over, and I love you guys. Uh, Who are you telling? I know smart will give anyone their share wherever they are. Yes. Assalamu alaikum. Have you been to Montgomery, Alabama? No, I've been through there, but I've never been there. I think it was on the bus years ago. Yeah. I got a lot of people watching me from Montgomery. I had a lot of people watching me on my YouTube channel from Montgomery, from Alabama. Yeah. Montgomery, Alabama. Little country town. Yeah, I bet they got some good food down there in Montgomery. Some good old food down there in Montgomery. Now, if you're coming from Texas after leaving Mississippi, what is it, Mississippi, then Alabama, right? No, it's Mississippi. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of history down there, and you damn right, Alabama. Yeah, that's where it went down. Is it? It's Texas, Mississippi. No, it's Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi, and then Alabama, right? And then Georgia. Is that it? Yeah. I want to go to that bridge. It's the Prentice Bridge or something bridge. I want to go to that bridge. The last time I was in Alabama, I was on a Greyhound bus and went through Birmingham, and baby, it was like, ooh, they don't have Greyhound buses like that no more. You remember the long time ago, the Greyhound buses where you would sit down and eat and order food? They don't do that no more. I don't guess. Yeah, and they get rid of a lot of these bus stations in the large cities too. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I don't catch Greyhound unless I have to. Um, the bus that I catch is called Von Lane. It's VOLANE. I try to be. If you live in Tennessee, or if you live in Tennessee and Georgia or in Texas, the bus. I'm gonna say this, and I gotta go, y'all. The bus you can catch is called Von Lane. I always talk about it on here, and I like to promote it because some people don't know about it. It's like the top of the line bus that you can take. Now you can't go from Texas to Alabama. You can only or in a, it doesn't they don't go to Alabama, but you can't go from Texas to the Pettis Bridge. You can't go from Texas to any other state. You can only go. You can only catch it in Texas. You can only catch it in Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville, and Atlanta. Okay, but if you are in, I'm looking for my other phone. If you're in Texas, you can catch it at all the major cities. Okay. Now, what did I do with my other phone? Yeah, you can. Yeah, I'll just show you on my computer because I don't know what I did with my other phone. Yeah, you can catch it if you live in those states. Okay, if you catch this bus, you'll never catch another Greyhound again. If you live in these cities, you'll never catch another bus again. I'm telling you. And yeah, I took Greyhound from Alberta, Canada to Alabama. I know you was sick. I know you by the time you finished that bus ride, I knew you said you'll never get on it again. Unfortunately, this bus company I'm about to show you guys, they don't do that. Yeah. They only do Texas. They do Texas and Tennessee right now. They don't do long routes. They don't do long routes. Okay, I'm pulling it up so I can show you guys. Okay, so this is the bus that I catch. If you happen to live in Tennessee, Knoxville, uh, Nashville, or Memphis, you can catch this bus. If you live in Texas, Houston, Dallas, Austin, San Antonio, and Fort Worth, you can catch this bus. Okay? Unlimited snacks, they feed you. They give you unlimited drinks. Yeah, I was told in Tennessee you can bring on your own liquor, but I know in Texas you have to buy your liquor. They have wine, coffee. Here, let me show you. I'll show you a couple of videos and then we'll talk about it when I finish. I'm sure. I'll show you a couple of videos. Here it is right here.
not sure he's such a... a luxury coach service called Von Lane. They just opened up a route from Atlanta to Nashville, so I had to take advantage. As soon as I boarded, I was immediately impressed with how clean and spacious the coach was. As soon as we sat down, the attendant came around with a few amenities. We both grabbed an eye mask. Before taking off, the attendant went over just a few safety rules and some information about Von Lane and what to expect throughout the ride. And before you know it, we were headed for Nashville. As soon as we took off, the attendant came back around with snacks. There was so much to choose from. The bathrooms were absolutely gorgeous. They were clean, spacious, a lot better than an airplane bathroom. If you know, you know. The attendant also came around and offered everyone a blanket, which I was super happy about because it does get a little chilly on the coach. So I got a chance to snuggle and get comfy. Behind every seat is a lap desk that you can connect to your chair so that you can do work, set up your laptop. I had a few emails to answer, so that was great. They also offer a full lunch. They have breakfast, sandwiches, wraps. I opted for a salad and a little Sprite. It was really, really good, and the food was really fresh, which I was surprised about. Fun Lane also features hot towel service, which is so luxe. I loved it. The ride took exactly 4 hours, but before I knew it, we had arrived in Nashville. Once you onboard, the attendant meets you at the bottom with a mint and your bags waiting for you. I will definitely be using this service again. I felt so relaxed and refreshed.
Why would you
not
ever
having to go
catch?
through TSA.
Why would you ever catch Greyhound again? Okay. So yeah, that's the only thing I catch. That's the only thing I catch when I'm in Texas. Let me see. They got some more videos here too.
Why is Von Lane the best
I
option,
think that's the
you may
same one.
ask?
But let me show you.
Well, there's complimentary snacks and a meal is served on your trip.
Oh yeah, let me show y'all this
Von
thing.
Lane's comfortable and luxurious seats are the perfect way to... Is Von Lane the best option, you may ask? Well, there's complimentary snacks and a meal is served on your trip. Von Lane's comfortable and luxurious seats are the perfect way to relax on the way to your destination. You can also enjoy some libations and BYOB on your trips to Atlanta, Nashville, and Memphis routes.
Okay, so yeah, so they just said what you in Memphis, like in Tennessee, is BYOB, but it's not like that in Texas. That's good. That's good to know that you can do BYOB. You know, especially in Knoxville, baby, you could bring a whole fifth of liquor on there if you drink. You know, you're like, hey, I got my own liquor. I wonder why in Tennessee it's only. I wonder why in Tennessee it's BYOB. You can bring your little wine or whatever, you know, have a little wine. And listen, the food is fresh. And you can only catch it at the Hyatt. Hello, Oscar. The Hyatt, Doubletree, Omni, and welcome, Mexico. Yeah, those are the only places you can catch it. Hyatt, Doubletree, Omni. Yeah. And Knoxville, it's a hotel in Knoxville. I forgot the name of it, but it's probably high end because you only can catch it, and all the food comes from those hotels. So when you get on at the DoubleTree, that's where the food comes from. You get on in Knoxville, you know, the Hyatt, that's where the food comes from. All the food is prepared before you get on the bus. Yeah, it is to me. It's worth it because Greyhound is like $100 each way. Like depends on where you're going. Greyhound is expensive, and the reason why they're expensive, they don't really have any competition. There's not any other bus companies that's out there besides Von Lane, but Von Lane only goes so far. Then you have Flixbus, and Flixbus is really Greyhound. Greyhound bought Flixbus. So there's no options. And Greyhound lead people. They lead people, treat people like dogs. Me myself, I can't ride on buses because no, yeah, but you don't ride a bus like that. That's not even considered a bus. That's a luxury bus. Yeah, Von Lane goes to Memphis, Tennessee, Nashville. Yeah, yeah. Trust me, they ain't no, that's not a regular bus. That's a luxury bus. I mean, if you're only gonna, and that beats flying. Let's say if you were in Nashville and you want to go to Atlanta, why would you? Why would unless you just, you know, and say your friends have a car and you're not renting a car? I would catch the Von Lane bus. You're gonna get to eat. You ain't got to worry about driving, flying. You ain't got to worry about TSA. You don't have to worry about none of that. You just get on that bus and let them. And they got unlimited. You know, you can take as much luggage as you want. They don't care, and they're gonna feed you, and you're gonna be comfortable. Yeah, it's a great bus. Yeah. But like I say, only if you were in Memphis, Texas, that's the only place you can catch it. I'm trying to get them to go to my hometown because we just built a DoubleTree downtown. Mm. Mm. Well, anyway, guys, you guys have a great morning. I got to get out from here. Y'all be good. Tomorrow's Friday. Today is Friday. Oh my God. Pray for the nation, y'all. It's the Omni, DoubleTree, and Hyatt. Omni, DoubleTree, Hyatt. Yeah. And the hotel in Knoxville, I forgot which hotel in Knoxville they use. I drive charter buses. Okay, but your buses that you drive, are they nice like that? Where they feed you and you have your own attendant? I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Yeah, Omni. But anyway, I put that information out there for somebody who might need it. Somebody might wants to ride a nice bus. If you live in Tennessee and uh, and you don't want to if you don't want to drive or you don't want to get on a plane, so because the planes can be really really hectic. I hate flying, but you know, yeah. Anyway, I gotta go, y'all. Love you guys. Y'all take care, and I'll see y'all around. Okay, be good. Bye bye. Give me a call, Greg. Bye.